Numbers, using your fingers, or shaking your head, or nodding your head and shaking your head.
Right, gestures.
Yeah, gestures definitely made communicating easier.
Yeah, so I tried to tell the students that, there will always be communication breakdowns.
Yes.
And so you have to learn the skill of getting around those problems. So gestures help. Being able to explain things in easier words sometimes helps. So that's a skill that you are kind of forced into learning.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Hello. Welcome to the Easy English Interviews Podcast Season 2. My name is Chris Kent. I'm an associate professor of English as a second language in Japan. This podcast has been created to give English students some easy and interesting listening practice. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the next interview. Welcome to Season 2, Episode 14. For today's podcast, I would like to focus on two things. For today's grammar point, please listen to the way Travis and Chris talk about abilities by using be able to rather than the word can. In English, we sometimes use the phrase be able to instead of can to refer to something that a person has the ability to do. This phrase can refer to something you have the skill to do or something that you are allowed to do. For the English usage point, I would like to point out a phrase that Travis uses. He uses the phrase for the most part. This phrase is used by English speakers when they want to describe something that usually happens or happens in most cases. This phrase shows the listener that the speaker is making a generalization and not a more specific percentage. Finally, at the end of today's podcast, as usual for Season 2, listen to the comprehension questions and feel free to try to answer the questions in real time if you can. If you need to, write down the questions first and then listen again to practice answering. Okay, so let's get to it. Please enjoy today's Easy English interview.
Okay, so today we're going to be speaking with a special guest, Travis Kinsella, and he is here all the way from my home country of Canada. So thank you for doing this today, Travis.
Yeah, you're welcome. No worries.
So could you just introduce yourself? Obviously, I've said your name, but can you introduce yourself, where you're from, what you do in Canada?
Yeah, I am from the city of Saskatoon, located in the province of Saskatchewan. Mm-hmm. I am a student taking the ESET program, also known as Electronic Systems Engineering Technology. Mm. I am completing my first year of study this spring.
Okay, so, and how's it going? Do you like it?
Oh, I really enjoy it. It's fulfilling to know what's going on in the devices that you're using in your day-to-day life.
Yeah, very interesting. So let's focus now kind of on this trip. So you came to Japan, obviously, and can you tell us why you were interested in joining this trip?
I've always wanted to come to Japan as a tourist and to be given this opportunity to see more into the day-to-day lives of local life. Mm-hmm. It seemed like an opportunity to not give up or not to take.
Right. Yeah. Well, I think one thing that's great about this visit is that you've been able to go right into companies, see factories.
Yes.
Which I think the average tourist doesn't get to do.
No, exactly. And even coming and living in the dorms has been another experience to see what the students experience here on their day-to-day. Maybe not the actual studies, but their routine, and whereas at home it's very different.
Right.
Yeah.
So since you've been here, have you found anything particularly surprising or?
So many things.
Could you choose one or two?
One or two. How it seems like there are little or no accidents. Everything seems to flow very nicely here. Everything is very clean. Mm-hmm. It seems that it's very nice here. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think people who visit for the first time, that's the first thing they notice is just how everything seems to flow and it's very clean, orderly.
It seems chaotic, but it's organized chaos.
Right, that's it. I think.
Yeah.
Okay. Has there been anything that happened to you, or anything that you thought was kind of not so nice, or difficult, or challenging?
Not with the country per se, but the homesickness of just being away from home. That's probably been the biggest one. But yeah.
Well, I think that's fairly normal. I remember, it's interesting because even though I'm from Canada, I've lived in Japan a long time. So when I go back to Canada, I sometimes feel homesick about Japan. So I can definitely understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
So was there anything that happened to you that was like a shock or a funny story that happened to you while you were on your trip?
I wouldn't say it's funny, but there have been a number of instances of just language barriers that to communicate, but for the most part they were pretty easy to get through by pointing, numbers, using your fingers, or shaking your head, or nodding your head and shaking your head.
Right, gestures.
Yeah, gestures definitely made communicating easier.
Yeah, so I tried to tell the students that, there will always be communication breakdowns.
Yes.
And so you have to learn the skill of getting around those problems. So gestures help. Being able to explain things in easier words sometimes helps. So that's a skill that you are kind of forced into learning.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, good. So you said that you felt homesick. Is there one thing that you missed the most?
The comforts of home, whether that's my partner, my cats, my routine of like my daily routine or weekly routine, but it's nice to be outside of it, which means I'm growing as a person.
Right.
Yeah.
A lot of times people I talk to say they miss a certain food. Is there some type of food that you miss?
Pasta.
Oh, yeah.
With a red sauce or a white sauce. Yeah.
Yeah. There are some good Italian restaurants here, especially in Tokyo.
Oh, okay.
Maybe Nagano not so much, but...
I mean, a few more days I can make it through the Japanese food.
Did you try soba noodles?
I have. I really like the cold soba.
You like the cold soba? Yeah, the zaru soba is one of my favorites, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you think this trip will have an effect on your future, if at all?
Well, yesterday you took us to the tea ceremony, and watching the ladies do that, and you mentioned how their movements are very precise, not coordinated, practiced.
Practiced, yeah.
And it seems like that is an overarching theme in Japan. So that's something I'm wanting to bring back, maybe being more aware of my intentions in the moment of what I'm doing, rather than just...
Yeah. I think that's something that might stem a little bit from like the Zen religion, or the Zen idea of focusing and becoming very good at one thing by focusing on small movements, putting them all together to make one big thing. Perhaps that's something that, we don't really think of too much in the West. I think we think more top down. But here it's more bottom up. They focus on small things that makes the bigger product better.
Okay.
Yeah. My last question for you is if you had any message. My podcast is listened to by students who are learning a second language. And do you have any message or advice for them?
I want to say kudos to you for learning a second language. It's very hard, and it will make communicating with more people possible. And good on you for doing that. It will just help you in the future. Even if you don't ever use it, it will be good for you.
Yes, I heard you met a few students who would join you for meals.
Yes,
who were practicing their English.
Oh, yes.
And I think those types of students, they realize how important practice is.
Yes.
So, great. Yeah. All right. Well, Travis, thank you very much for taking the time, and I hope the rest of your trip is as good as the first part has been.
I'm hoping so too. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, well, here are today's comprehension questions. Number 1. What year of study is Travis completing this year? Number 2. During his visit, where did Travis stay at night? Number 3. Travis says there are little or no what in Japan? Number 4. What is Travis's biggest challenge while in Japan? Number 5. What type of barrier has Travis encountered in Japan? Number 6. What food did Travis say he missed the most? Number 7. Where does Chris say you can find good Italian restaurants in Japan? Number 8. Does Travis like hot or cold soba? Number 9. What do Chris and Travis say people in Japan focus on? Number 10. Why did some students join Travis for meals in Japan? Well, I hope you enjoyed that interview with Travis Kinsella, and I would like to say thank you very much for listening. Also, I hope that you will try the comprehension questions when you have free time, so you can check your listening ability in English. And please, if you would like to be notified by email whenever a new podcast is up, become a subscriber at kjkentmsed.substack.com. That's kjkentmsed.substack.com. You can also check out Easy English Interviews now on YouTube and purchase the textbook on Amazon. Alright, thank you again, and see you next time when we will speak with another interesting person. Bye bye from Easy English Interviews.